Customs inspectors pried up the plywood and uncovered more than $1 million in drugs. Marijuana tightly packed in 411 bricks, some of them smeared with Jamaican mustard.
Obviously, someone thought that by smearing some of the packages with mustard, it would detract the dogs from detecting the marijuana.
The mustard didn't work because customs inspectors were already suspicious about this container. It arrived empty on a ship from Jamaica and unloaded in the dead of night.
In darkness at 2:50 in the morning. Shadowy conditions, probably.
And yet, despite those conditions, an inspector noticed the uneven floor of this container and ordered an X-ray, making the second major ship seizure at Port Everglades in just a week. And that is raising concerns about security here and the possibility of smugglers working as shipyard workers.
We're looking very closely at the possibility of an internal conspiracy here. This, again, is an indication this wasn't probably going anywhere but right here.
What makes this conduct charged, in this case so egregious, is that the defendants had a stranglehold on the port.
Federal agents say the leadership of the Teamsters Local used insider knowledge of the ship movements at the port to import 3,500 kilos of cocaine and 39,000 kilos of marijuana. Charged are Clarence Lark, the past president of Local 390, and his brother-in-law, Larry Crenshaw, who, according to the indictment, have been smuggling drugs here since 1985.
The defendants turned the Teamsters Local Union 390 into a criminal enterprise.
With money from the drugs, investigators say Lark financed a company that rented trucks to movie and TV production companies.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I've got a job. I'm working at the Eager Beaver.
In making the movie Striptease with Demi Moore, investigators say Teamsters Union members were forced to pay kickbacks to Lark and Crenshaw in order to work on the film. The Channel 10 investigators were there 2 years ago when members of the Longshoremen's Union and security guards at the port were busted for smuggling cocaine in an operation that is now being said to be linked to the union leaders. Security at the port is part of the problem. How open are things here? Well, as you can see, anyone can drive anything right onto the port, and without being asked for ID at all, you can drive right up to the side of a ship. Tighter security, nationwide criminal background checks for workers, these are some of the improvements still needed at the port, where investigators say their job is not done.